Hey everybody, I'm David, and today I am going to be talking about Cars 3, the third film in the Cars franchise. And that's right, we got a third Cars movie before The Incredibles. I never thought that would happen, but whatever, we got it. Let's talk about it. First off, I do want to say that I love Pixar. I have loved every Pixar movie. Maybe not loved all of them the same way, but I've enjoyed all of them. I think the Cars franchise gets a lot of hate for no reason. I did a video on that. I do love Cars 1. I think Cars 1 is very underrated. And it gets a tear for me at the end every time Lightning McQueen pushes that old car to the finish line because Hicks is a douchebag. The second Cars movie, I understand a little bit more because Mater can be a little annoying. This Cars movie, however, goes back to what made the original film, I think, so enjoyable. By centering the movie back on Lightning McQueen, I think it actually does give a little bit more heart and weight to the film. Now, when I say weight, don't get me wrong, this is not like an Emmy. You're not going to see this movie win an Oscar at the Academy Awards next year. I think what it does, though, it raises the dramatic, the what you care about Pixar movies a lot, the heart aspect, where they get you more emotionally than what Cars 2 did, where it was just a loud movie for kids to enjoy and laugh at Mater's antics. I really enjoyed the new characters in this movie. I thought they were all really nicely integrated with the characters that we've come to know. The animation, obviously, in these Pixar films always look great. So you can never go wrong with Pixar animation. Speaking of Hicks, I mentioned Hicks a little bit earlier, where he was in this movie again. I don't know if the trailer showed him, but I got a little distracted because he was not voiced by Michael Keaton in the original film. Michael Keaton did the voice of Hicks in the original Cars film, and I thought he was kind of out of place in this one. Not the character, but the voice kind of distracted me a little bit because I realized something off about this character in this movie. And it was because Michael Keaton, I think he didn't do the voice. I think that was part of the reason. Because Michael Keaton is a comedian. And comedians, when you get them for a movie like a Pixar film, like Robin Williams was in Aladdin, you get a little bit of improv from them, ad-libbing. And I think that's what you got from Michael Keaton in that first Cars movie. Where in this one, I feel it was missing from that character. I really do like Lightning McQueen's character a lot from the first Cars movie, and I think you see him grow a lot more in this movie. There are some familiar territories in terms of plot. You'll notice some plots. Some people have already compared it to the Rocky franchise. It feels a lot like Rocky 3, 4, and Rocky Balboa, the sixth Rocky film, crammed into one movie. I'll agree to that, but I felt it worked for this movie, for a fun little kids animated movie. And I liked how it tied everything together from the original Cars movie. So I think it did some nice stuff here that it didn't tear me up like I wanted it to. Like, I love getting emotional when these Pixar movies hit you right in the heart. It didn't get me like that, but it was much better than Cars 2. I'll say that much. So at the end of the day, I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10. I thought this was a nice sequel to the original Cars movie. Much better than Cars 2, which I enjoyed, but it is the weakest of the Pixar family tree. But this is a nice, if you are somebody that grew up with the original Cars movie, and maybe even if you like the second one, I think this is a nice, worthy addition to that franchise. that kind of brings it back on track a little bit. So with that being said, guys, I'm ending this review here. I hope you liked it. I hope it was useful to you. Maybe if you were on the edge about seeing the movie, maybe my review got you to think, you know what, I'll go check it out. David seems to really like this. I like his opinion. I'll go check it out. And like this video, subscribe to my channel, especially if you are a huge fan of Pixar movies and Disney movies, because I love Disney and Pixar. They are the animated movies that I will go and check out in the theaters. Other animated films I'm always iffy about. Like, I'll just wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. But Disney and Pixar, and sometimes DreamWorks, I'll give them a chance to go to the theater, especially Pixar. So with that being said, guys, I'm ending this here. And until next time, take care.